we got to get into this because it seems that Latoya Ali is really speaking out about Adam, and trigger warning in place because a lot of these details are tremendously shocking.
Come back. The kids are screaming, "Mommy, mommy, come back. Daddy's sorry. He's sorry. Come back."
Hey guys, it's Murad Molly. Hope you guys are doing well today. Look how big this flipping glass is. Of course, non-alcoholic, guys. I don't drink, but it's just massive. But I don't know why I'm drinking out of a champagne glass. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you haven't subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content every single day, fresh new content, and we have a lot to get into. So this video is going to be more longer than expected than my usual videos because we just have a lot to break down. Right. Okay. So please don't send any hate to Latoya or Adam involved. I feel like we had to just review this and talk about it. It's just pretty sad that this is breaking out like this, especially because 3 children are involved, and it's just extremely upsetting. But Latoya, as you can see in the video behind me, has uploaded 2 videos on her main channel, and they were then deleted by Adam allegedly. He apparently logged in and deleted everything, and of course she is now to resort into uploading onto a second YouTube channel that she has with Von, her new man, and she has uploaded 2 parts, part 1 and part 2, where she details in roughly 15 minutes about what is going on. Now, for those of you who don't have time to watch 15 minutes, hopefully I can break everything down to you within 10 minutes so that you guys can get a quick review of just the main cliff notes, let's just say. So of course she expressed that she did cheat on him multiple times. One of them times was on a cruise. She then came back and saw him there at home, and she was quite confused because she thought, how would he have known that I did this, because I was on a cruise in the middle of the ocean. She went up to bed because she was tired. He then follows her later on, gets upset with her and grabs her by the feet, takes her off the bed, and then apparently choked her against the wall as well, to the point that the kids came in. They were crying about this and leave her alone. Which she obviously did. She then ran out of the house, checked with the neighbors, and then obviously he was like, come back in, and the kids were screaming, asking for their mum back into the house, and therefore she listened. She had regrets because she didn't want to phone the police at the time, because Adam obviously is a black man, and to phone a police on the black man, especially in the plight of the US, especially with them being green card holders, could even lead to either jail or deportation or anything quite serious, and would strip their children of a father. This is what she obviously was thinking at the time. She actually kind of regrets that. And police are in the back. The timing of the police, guys, listen, it's ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say, guys. I did not plan this, guys. I really don't plan it. The way. Are they going to get Adam? Because I don't know who they're trying to get, because this stuff is absolutely crazy.
And I had nowhere to go. I had no family, no friends. So I went back inside. Adam and I had a conversation about what transpired on the boat cruise. I came clean about it.
It's honestly crazy. Apparently he took her phone and also smashed it onto the ground. Latoya was actually very scared at the time. She didn't end up calling the police, but Adam obviously told her to come home. Now this is the important part for me that I want to get into, because he, I believe, is able to manipulate her very easily, because he can manipulate the children. And of course, no mother can say no to a child. So it's funny how the children were screaming one minute, "Get your hands off mum," but the next minute screaming for her to come back home. I feel like the father probably said something I feel as manipulation. It's possible, guys. Latoya admits cheating multiple times. She never looked at him like a husband, more so as a business partner. They were kind of forced into marriage as well. And it was kind of hard for her to leave him because he was quite manipulative. He would want to be with a woman with 3 children. You're not really valuable as much. I wouldn't want to be with somebody who has had children multiple times. Kind of showing that you're not worth as much. Your only worth is with me. That is very manipulative, and that is crazy. Now, before I continue on with the analysis of this video, because we are going to go in deep, guys, because I do go in very deep when it comes to scenarios like this, is that I should also put the front hold message of trying to be objective. This is her side of the story that I'm reviewing, and perhaps this could all be fake, perhaps this is all truth, and we should also give Adam a fair shot of an understanding, because it's not really fair on him. And let's just try to be objective and just really analyzing what she is saying. There's just a lot into this, guys. There's so much going in. Apparently Adam also hacked into her devices, and she claims, and deleted the video from her main channel. admits that Adam was emotionally and mentally harming. Adam would say to her, I own you, the trademark Latoya forever is mine, therefore we cannot break up. Every time she would try to leave, he would scare her into staying, either through the kids, fans, or money as well. He also demanded full custody of the kids, which she refused. Adam then filed a restraining order against her. Latoya had to leave the house, and she had to stay in a hotel with the younger daughter, I believe, and because she wasn't mentioned in the restraining order. She does admit, though, to putting a GPS tracker on his car, and then Adam also threatened to call the police on her as well. She also then bought a gun, but for the family safety, she obviously had proof to show all that. As well as that, Adam has also proven to be homophobic. Why are you keeping this man and the stuff that he does in his wayward ways around our children? Because of the fact that he's part of the LGBTQ community, and the fact that he does I don't know, but just assuming so. I believe that's about Latoya's new man. So a lot of this as well. So it's a lot to really unpack. And also, the other big allegation for me when it comes to this scenario was the fact that she was saying that in order to maintain the marriage and keep it, which is what he wanted and not what she wanted, he obviously tried to get her pregnant many times, and obviously succeeded, and therefore he was like, well, she's trapped. There was a time where apparently he knew that her weakness is alcohol, and that he tried to get her drunk a lot of the times, and then something happened one night without her consent or knowledge, which is effectively a very serious situation, guys. And then she woke up and not knowing what happened, and after a while he was like, you should take a pregnancy test, I think you're pregnant because of XYZ, and she was. So that in itself, that to me is probably one of the biggest allegations, probably the biggest allegation she has said in this. I watched the entirety of these 2 videos to get it to you guys within 10 minutes, but that to me is a huge allegation, guys, as well as the fact that of any physicality that has taken place that she is describing. This is crazy. I didn't expect it to explode up like this, and I find this to be not funny. I don't think this is tea. I think this is very serious life issues, and it's extremely troubling and sad because children are involved. They will probably end up seeing this stuff when they get older, and I find that to be quite sad. But I do feel like, he sounds to be extremely controlling. The fact that he's like, I own you, you are mine, this is my trademark, hacked into all the videos and all that stuff. The colorist stuff that she was saying, she also said in her stories, was him. He was the one who made that public. Of course, she said it, she's accountable for it, but he made that public because he's trying to destroy and tarnish her image. So this is how deep this is getting, guys, and I find it to be extremely sad. The level of control and depth. They are busy today, boy. The level of control and depth that this man has literally tried to done to her, I find to be just shocking. It shouldn't be play out like this. They're one of the OG couples on YouTube. They've been around on YouTube for at least a decade minimum, and a lot of people have watched them for a very long time, and to see it playing out like this with such severe emotional, mental, and financial harming that is going on. The fact that she was in hotels, the fact that I did admire her honesty. Like, she did admit to cheating multiple times. She did admit to putting a GPS tracker, which isn't the right thing to do. So I can see that she was trying to remain truthful in this scenario. I believe Adam probably has reacted to this, and I will get into that in a separate video, but I wanted to give you guys a quick 10-minute understanding of this matter, and really just get it to you guys. The fact that he is really trying to control her like this is something that we see in a lot of men, something that we have probably heard about or seen before, and not surprising, and it's just completely sad. It all ties down to control, and there was a lot of religious differences. One is Muslim, one is Christian. What is going on? For example, she wanted to have a Christian, not Christian tree, a Christmas tree, and he kind of refuted to that. A lot of people are saying, well, they didn't have children within 3 years of their marriage or being together. Why did they not iron out these details beforehand? You could be in love, the lust, the affinity, the infatuation for each other could be so strong that neither of you two really discuss these matters. Again, I don't think either one of them were super religious, so they didn't really butt heads as much. But a lot of these matters don't become as major for you until you have a child involved. That is when you obviously want to discuss what you want to do in terms of religious matter. But a Muslim and a Christian married together, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like it's a train wreck. It never really works out. It's better for Christians to marry each other, Muslims to marry each other, because it can just be very, very, very hard to discuss what you wish to do for your children, because that in itself is where the main issue lies, I believe. So, there's a lot of control there. And, especially when it comes to pregnancy stuff, once you become pregnant, you are unable to do X, Y, Z. Also, I own you. You are, mine, and also the manipulation when she tries to leave. So the underlying theme of this video is control. And this is what we are seeing here, which is probably deeply rooted in the lack of insecurity. Again, me being me, I want to know why people do the things they do. I'm not really shocked at the things that, she has alleged that Adam has done. If you note, this is how I do my videos, I'm not really shocked at what the person has done. The question for me is why. I want to get into the reason as to why you are acting the way you are, why you have this kind of, desire and need as a man, as a person, as a human being to control somebody. It's because of the lack of control in your life as a child. Nobody comes out of the room acting like a damn fool. What happened to you in your childhood? Was there lack of a father presence or parental presence? Was there some super controlling behavior or lack thereof? And therefore you need and desire to control that. Did this person have a really bad previous relationship? Again, this is not me justifying it. This is me trying to find a kind of an explanation for this kind of, behavioral pattern that this guy has exhibited in this relationship that's gone on for a very long time. If this were to be the truth, and the case of this, scenario. It's really heating up. This is obviously, probably a reason why it didn't go to Atlanta. He obviously said that, she said that he refused to do that. He refused to cop out and do stuff for money in this way and that way. He refused to do it for the brand, and therefore she ended up not becoming a housewife and is now obviously a friend of the show. And of course, she obviously thought it was a great opportunity. But the underlying theme, if you go back to that, is control. That is what I'm seeing here, and I find it to be extremely sad. And I want to know why this man does this. Why do men feel the need to control? Is it because of the lack thereof control in your own life when you were a child? Did you have a rough childhood? What happened here and there? If this is the case. Because the fact that you tried to get somebody pregnant, you had a game plan on you, you knew what you wanted to do and you succeeded. If the fact that you tried to make somebody become drunk so they're not aware of their surroundings and not aware of what they can do or give consent is very, very serious, guys. And that in itself is an entire crazy allegation within itself. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. What are your thoughts when it comes to Latoya Ali, Latoya Forever, and Adam discussing this entire matter and, just breaking down? I think it's just tremendously sad. This is why couples don't come on YouTube. And I don't care for the couples that are still together. If you are a couple, mind your own business and stay home. I feel like the idea of YouTube couples, I'm not really here for. I'm never here for. I think it becomes a little bit selfish because you have the understanding that your children can be involved, the relationship can go to tatters, then what's next? Nobody thought these guys would be doing the madness that they are doing right now because they've been together online for over a decade, guys. But you never know. It can just happen and it can just get very ugly, and this is what we are exhibiting right now. And it's better to just keep your relationship stuff private behind closed doors, because now a lot of people are judging and analyzing or making a video like this, for example, could put more strain on the relationship, but that comes with the territory if you want to put something public, which they've done for over a decade. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. What are your thoughts? Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. Subscribe, guys. Click that button. I would thoroughly appreciate it. I'm coming to you with fresh content every single day. Road to 200,000 subscribers. Head over to my Patreon. It's just $1, €1, £1 a month. That to support me, I would really appreciate it. And my new podcast episode out as well about the Quavo and Sweetie mess. Let me know your thoughts are. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.